morning, guys. So it is Monday and it's 8:20. I'm on my way to the gym. Today was the first morning that I woke up and I was like, oh my god, it's cold. I wish I didn't have to leave my bed. So I'm on my way to the gym now. And then I'm going to work. Hey, you know you had to get into this lane like from the start, you dumbass. Like, why are you trying to get to the front of the line? I hate that. Anyways, then after the gym, I'm gonna go to work, and then my mom wanted to go look for appliances with me because I need to get a dishwasher and a washer dryer, and so my parents are gifting me with those, which is really nice. Maybe they feel bad for me that I'm paying for everything on my own now. I mean, like, the dishwasher isn't like #1 priority for me, just because there's really not that many dishes, considering like most of the time it's just me. But you'd be surprised how fast dishes can like accumulate, and I don't mind doing the dishes, like it doesn't take long, but it would just be easier, I guess, maybe to have a dishwasher. This weekend was a lot of fun. It was really nice. It was quiet. On Saturday, Mike and I, what did Mike and I do? Oh, well, I was with Mike, so I didn't really vlog, but we painted his room because his room was like all white and he wanted like a gray accent wall. So we painted it gray and it looks really, really nice. And then Saturday night we went for dinner, and then a hockey game, and what else did we do Saturday? Then we came back to the apartment, just like relaxed, watched Miracle. And then yesterday, it was like a really gross rainy day. We just like relaxed around the house, and then we went to Winners, and I'll show you after, but I was so excited because when I bought my table, when I first saw the table, there were 4 chairs at the Winners, but then when I went back on the Sunday to pick it up, to like buy it if it was there was only 2 chairs left around the table, and I was like, okay, like I still like the table enough, and like I thought like it still looked decent, like the 2 gray chairs and then the ghost chairs, so I wasn't like distraught over the fact that I didn't have the 4 matching chairs. And then yesterday we went to Winners, and the Winners that we went to had, I guess, 2 chairs, but it wasn't even around the same table, but they had the 2 chairs, so I got two more, so now I have a complete set of chairs, which they looked really good, and I'm happy to have like a complete set of chairs. And so we got that, and then I also bought a loaf pan because I have some ripe bananas, and so I would like to make banana bread, like a healthy banana bread. I love banana bread so much. It's like always been like one of my favorite things, banana bread, especially like warm with butter. It's so good. So I have some ripe bananas, so I'm gonna make probably banana bread later today. I think I'm also gonna make like my chicken quesadilla fillings, because it's one of my favorite things to make. They're easy. Oh, last night, I'm gonna make a video about the tomato soup because I've been getting so many questions about that tomato soup. It's pretty much exactly what I did in the video. Like, I didn't add anything different than I did in the video, but people, I guess because it was so quick, they want to know like exact. The thing with me and cooking is like, unless I'm following like a new recipe for the first time or something that I'm not super comfortable with, like gumbo, that was like only my 3rd time cooking it, I will like look at a recipe, but I will also make my own little twist on it. So with the tomato soup, I wasn't following a recipe. I was just doing what I thought was best and what I thought looked best, and tasting and, you know, figuring it out. But anyways, last night I decided to heat up like the leftover like soup, because I put the soup in a container, and it was even better like after it had sit for a few days. I don't know, like it was just like, I guess like as with most tomato dishes, once it has time to like sit and the flavors have time to like build on one another and just have time to settle, it tasted like way better. So I think I'm gonna make like a batch of soup, like probably like tomorrow, because I don't know, like when you're alone and you're living alone, sometimes you don't always want to cook for yourself, but I think having soup on hand it's really nice, like whether it's for lunch, because literally all it is in the recipe is like vegetables and like maybe a 1/4 cup of cream, so it's really like really not bad at all for you. Another day, another soup to do. probably one of my biggest lifestyle tips that I've adopted more recently is whenever you have the option to take the stairs, always take them. It may seem like a little thing, but it's a little bit more activity. It's good for your butt. I don't know, it just makes me feel better. I figure why not take the stairs if you can. It doesn't take that much longer. You'll feel good. You feel it in your bum, which everyone wants a bigger bum. Bentley also put on a few pounds, so we're taking the stairs down, but I'm not gonna make him take the stairs up because he gets really tired. Come on. He's used to stairs though. Our old house had like a ton of stairs, so he's fine. Don't worry about him. Let's go for a walk. You're so cute. Oh, you're so, oh. You're so funny. Oh, why are you kicking? Oh, puppy. Can I have your paw, please? Oh, you're being difficult? You're being difficult? You're so handsome. I'm gonna get you. So I'm at the Brick.
I don't know, you just
Grocery shopping. No. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind. Like, I don't want to. I think it's nice.
I think that one,
Like, I'm not like cleaning dishes for an army.
I know you don't like cleaning dishes at all. That's
Well, I
why
actually do
thought-
dishes a lot.
I know, but that's why I thought, what a perfect housewarming. And I was seeing
Yeah.
how much you love doing dishes and you so rarely did them. This is the other one, but I don't like this one as much how it looks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't like that. It's like the most random. Isn't Frigidaire like a good
I think
brand?
that's a good one.
Yeah, me too. Or there's this one, but like I don't like this grit.
No, the black I think is better for you.
Yeah.
Because it would really go with your other.
This is like a really fancy one.
It looks like an oven.
Yeah, I think that one's nice. Guys, look how cool this is. This makes me so excited. I love these sort of self-serve machines. I'm gonna get a key made for my parents. It's actually later in the day. It is around 3:20. I finished my workout at like 9:30 and then I went to work for a few hours. Then my mom and I went to a few different stores to get a dishwasher and a washer and dryer, which I'm so excited about. I've been washing my clothes at Mike, so it's gonna be good to have something in my apartment. But I know I said that I was like, oh, I don't need a dishwasher right away. I'm doing dishes like all the time, so it's gonna be really nice to have a dishwasher. So they're coming on Wednesday. I'm really excited, and I love the washer dryer. I'm so thankful that my parents got that for me, and the dishwasher, because let me tell you, paying for everything, I'm just very thankful that they're getting me this as like a housewarming gift, because it's expensive. They're very expensive things. Anyways, I just did some dishes, cleaned up. My mom and I went to Canadian Tire because I don't know what we were looking. I was looking for electronic fireplaces because I want to get an electric fireplace. So then we went to Canadian Tire, then we went to Renault Depot, just different hardware stores, probably not really interesting stuff, but if you want to see what I got, I'll show you. So Mike kept telling me, he's like, you should get a recycling bin, you should get a recycling bin. So I figured, why not help the environment a little bit? So from Canadian Tire, well actually, yeah, from Canadian Tire, I got this Timothy's breakfast blend. It was a really good price. I even checked on Amazon and it was a better price at Canadian Tire. But I really like this coffee. I got a sample. It, like, you know how when you get a Keurig, they give you samples? I loved this one. It was really, really good. And I don't drink that much coffee. Like, I have maybe 1 cup a day. So, yeah. Oh, and then I got these, like, key indicators because my keys, like, all look the same. So I got, like, colored ones. Well, actually, my mom bought this stuff for me, which I was really appreciative of, you know, when you're buying everything. And then at Brewer Martineau, they gave me stainless steel cleaner, which will be good to wash my fridge and also my stove and that thing, because I haven't really cleaned anything with like special stuff. And then I am planning on making chicken quesadillas tonight for dinner. The chicken is defrosting on the stove. Oh, my mom had some of my clothes from the old house, so I need to bring this stuff into my closet room. And I'm so happy I have my pink bra from Under Armour. And then I was in their fridge and I was like, oh, like I was planning on making some chicken quesadillas for dinner tonight. And they had this huge bag of peppers. And so my mom was like, okay, just take some peppers. So at least I don't have to buy that. So that's all in that bag. And then at Canadian Tire, I also got a scale because I don't want to get back to how I was like when I was younger, really like obsessed. I was really obsessed with like the scale when I was younger. I don't want to go back to that, but I don't even know how much I weigh currently, so I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow morning to see the progress from the gym because I know there's progress. But I honestly don't think that, I don't know if I lost, I feel like I definitely lost fat, but I think I gained muscle. So that's why I don't think that you should get too hung up on weight because muscle weighs more than fat, and I've definitely gained muscle. It's crazy, like, it's crazy how much muscle I've gained, so like I don't want to get too hung up on the scale. And then my mom said that this is like the best glass cleaner, Bon Ami. I don't know, but so she got me that. And since my table, oh yeah, my table's glass, you guys know I got this at Winners. And then if you watch my Thanksgiving vlog, the Winners I went to only had 2 of these. Well, originally they had 4 chairs and then I waited and they only had 2 chairs, and then I went to another Winners and they had 2 other chairs. So I'm really happy I have a full set now, and that's complete. And then the Complex sent me an email and they're doing something in the storage locker, so I'm not gonna bring these down until they're all done. It's a little bit of an eyesore, but I don't want to have to cart it down to cart it back up. And then, okay, I don't know what this is. My mom just told me that I should get this for my new dishwasher. I don't know what this is. Rinse agent? I don't know. But this was, okay, this is like such a lame thing to be excited about, but YouTube got me. So I saw an advertisement for this before a video I was watching. And basically it's like this little gun and the gel clings to the toilet bowl. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to get that. So, I don't know what it is. Cleans toilets, cleans without the harshness of bleach. So I figured why not get this in the fresh citrus scent, but it just looks so fun. Like I saw the commercial and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to get that. So got that, and then I got my recycling bin, which will be nice because I do have a lot of things that I need to, this is not where it's going to stay, but for now it's going to stay there. I do have a lot of things that I could recycle, but I've honestly, well, you know what, no, I have been recycling a lot because the bins, like, they're easy to use, but I just figured it'll be better to have a recycling bin so I can put like cans and stuff in there. Yeah. Tony came by to pick up my camera because she's a YouTuber that doesn't have her own camera.
Tony.
Oh, I ordered a lighting set.
From where?
Amazon, like the Cowboy Studio. The Cowboy Studio.
Really? How much was it?
It was only $70.
Maybe I'll have to get it.
Hey guys, so I'm filming this on my computer, my MacBook. Anyways, I feel like I'm coming down with like a cold or something. Like my throat is starting to hurt and I know, one of my pinkies is already off. Both of them are. Anyways, like I said, I'm probably going to I am going to be making my chicken quesadillas. And I talked to my trainer because I am trying to be better than I have been with food during the week. I've done this before though, so like, I don't know. I just, like, Michelle and Jesse are really strict about food, and I did that for too long, guys, that, like, I'm not gonna restrict myself. This isn't like I'm not training for a competition. I'm just trying to be healthier. I've been working out, like, every day. I eat way healthier than I was the whole past year, so I'm like, any progress is good progress, and I'm not gonna go crazy and just eat, like, grilled chicken every day. Anyways, as you can probably tell, I'm really tired. Again, I think it's because I'm coming down with something. But you guys seem to be really liking these cooking videos, and I've been talking about this chicken quesadilla recipe for a long time, and so I'm going to share it with you today. you could make this definitely vegetarian or vegan for sure. If you cube up tempeh or tofu, even, like, you could 100% make this vegetarian or vegan. You can use the vegan cheese if you like cheese. So this, I'm using chicken, but you could definitely do this with steak or with chicken or with tofu. You can use whatever protein you like is what I'm trying to say. So just because I'm using chicken because I am not vegan, I am not vegetarian, I do eat meat, doesn't mean that this recipe can't be, you know, adapted to your lifestyle. This recipe, my grandma, my nana actually, came up with this recipe when we were younger, and we loved it. I was a really picky child. I hated most everything that people would make. I hated food, except for like chicken nuggets and hot dogs. But my nana came up with this recipe, and it's been a classic in my family. Well, like my mom used to always make it for us. And I remember my nana used to call these quasiadas, not quesadillas, quasiadas. So I have made this so many times, and it's actually pretty healthy, because if you're using chicken breast, which is high in protein and low in fat, and then peppers, onions. Oh, I do have onion. Okay. Peppers, onion, salsa, which is also low in calories. My trainer Jesse, the guy that's trying to take all the joy out of my life by telling me I can't eat pizza every day. I was talking about this with him, and he's like, just make sure that the sugar isn't high, because sometimes in salsas the sugar can be high, and I didn't think to look at that. So I didn't realize I had only this much salsa left, but that's okay. If I need more salsa, I'll just buy more salsa when I go to the grocery store. Anyways, so for the Tostitos, there's only per serving 1 gram of sugar, so really low in sugar. So just be aware. Basically, all you need for this is a couple chicken breasts, peppers, onions, and salsa. Okay, so for this recipe, what you're going to need is some peppers and onions. These are all the only vegetables I'm going to be using in mine. And then also, for me, I'm using 2 chicken breasts because since I do feel like I'm coming down with something, I do want to have some leftovers. And I also have my my pan heating up over medium heat, just because I like to cook the vegetables more, because I feel like the vegetables take a little bit longer to cook. So I'm using up what I have in my fridge. Normally I'd like to use a full onion, but this is all I have right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop up all these vegetables into smaller pieces, and I will tell you what's next. Sorry, I forgot to vlog once everything was done, but basically I just cut up 1 small onion, well, like you saw the amount of onion, 1 small red pepper, 1 small green pepper. Since it's just me and I don't really want to waste, I'm only going to chop up these many vegetables, and we'll see how many chicken breasts. So I like to put the, I have it on like medium, low to medium heat. I like to let the vegetables like start working on getting some color and some flavor, letting the flavors develop. I just put a little bit of butter in it. Honestly, a little bit of butter for the whole recipe will not kill you. So I'm just going to let these heat up and then chop up the chicken. So I just cubed up like 1 large chicken breast and added it to the pan. And now I'm just going to stir it in. I'm going to turn up the heat. At this point, I'm going to add some taco seasoning. Now, I'm just being lazy and using the Old El Paso taco seasoning, since I'm just using a little bit. I know that this is probably loaded with sodium, but a little won't kill you. Just added enough taco seasoning just to lightly coat it. Like, you just want a little bit of the flavor. It's not like you're trying to create that good taco meat sauce. So I'm going to let this cook through, and then add the salsa, and then pretty much it's done. So once your meat or whatever protein you're choosing has got some color, I like mine, before I add the salsa, I like it to be well done, because I just feel like I like chicken more when it's more well done, and I like the flavor of like the vegetables once they're a little crisp. So I'm going to add some salsa. We'll start off with that much, and then we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. I just took the filling off of the heat, and I'm going to, I guess, like, well, I have to go out to get tortillas. I'm not that hungry yet, so I'm just going to let this sit for a little bit, let the flavors mend. It tastes really good, so I'm excited to eat this, and then I'll show you how to put it all together. So this is the first time I'm going to make this on pita bread, but I had all the ingredients here, so I didn't go to the grocery store today. And you know when you're at home and you really don't feel like going to the grocery store? So then I remembered I had these pitas, and these are like, Sierra said you can't really get this style in the US. I'm sure you can at some places, but they're very thin. I just separated two of them, so we're going to be making some quesadillas on pitas, and we'll see how that turns out. So I'll show you what to do next. So I just laid down a little bit of, like a really tiny bit of cheese to kind of act as a glue once it starts to melt. And then I have a little bowl. I just heated up because it's 7:30. I made this like 2 hours ago. So I just heated up a bowl so that way it wouldn't be like cold because it's not on the heat for too long. And I just put a little bit of butter underneath to kind of get it nice and crispy and warm up. So now I'm going to put the meat on and I'll show you the rest. So I just put the meat on half of it. And then I put some more cheese on top to kind of act as the glue. And I'm just gonna, this is just for me, so I'm just gonna press it and then flip it once it gets a little bit more well done. So dinner is served. That's what they look like once they're all said and done. They're really good, really flavorful. Normally the presentation is a little bit nicer, but I just have some 0% plain Greek yogurt to act kind of as like sour cream. And then I also have these, the butter chips. I really like getting these like already pre-packaged size just because I feel like it's inevitable when you have an open bag, like you eat more. So I'm just getting like the individual. Then I have my cup of water. Now I'm gonna go watch a scary movie and eat my dinner.